Okay, we back on. Did it come in? The intro come? I don't know if our intro came. I had to seem like I had to delete some stuff to make it act right. But good morning. This is the morning show with Dr. H2O and Dr. Butterfly. We over here trying to mess with our streaming thing.
No, I'm not a doctor. I'm from School of the Hard Knocks.
We are H2O and Dr. Butterfly, the relationship specialist. What did I say? Something else?
Doctor H2O and
Okay, H2O and Dr. Butterfly,
from
the
School of the
relationship
Hard
specialist.
Knocks.
He say he from the school of
I'm
the
a
hard
doctor
knocks.
from the School of the Hard Knocks, baby. That's what the hood.
Oh yeah, school of the hard knocks. Put our banner on. Okay.
You say what?
I said put our banner on. I got rid of create the brand. I got rid of that. So good morning. So anyway, what did you want to talk about? H2O. H2O started talking about jealousy in the dance community. When you have a partner in the dance community, I know Jake was on there this morning, and he married Janice in the dance community,
Who was that?
and Jay be chilling. Jay Chanel, or however I say his name right. He be chilling.
Yes, I'm sure his wife was not out trying to take people out of dance
She
by
might,
herself. Um, right. So I'm
but you
sure
know people's goals
he's
when you get
talking.
with them. But you know people's goals when you get with them.
Uh,
But you know people's goals. All the goals that I had before I met you, before I started talking to you. When I started talking to you, you know I wanted to teach. I was
right.
already doing a little
It's a
bit.
little
I
bit
was
different.
already doing that.
It's different from teaching.
That's what I was doing.
It's a little bit different.
What is a little bit
I'm
different?
teaching
What's the
the
difference?
entire class each
Okay,
weekend.
but if you're teaching one person, okay,
Correct.
what's the problem? What's the difference in that? See, this is when you deal with people and I try not to bring people's stuff up, but when people have anxiety, this is what they do. They try to control people. Seriously, that's what anxiety is, a need to control.
So one
That's what it
thing,
is.
this is my conversation that we had.
Uh-huh.
I said, if having somebody in a corner
In a corner.
teaching them,
In a corner. If it's actually a corner. See, that's the whole thing with you. That's why I was interrupting you because you never tell the story right in the first place. Yeah, it's in a corner. In a corner with 60 people in the building.
right? But
But
we're
two
not. But
people.
we were not even swinging out, or I mean, we're not stepping at that
This is just
time.
a need to control people. See this conversation? Like you get to make a decision about how another grown person is doing something.
No, we're doing a class. You got to be respectful. We're doing a class. So that's
Right,
what
that's
I was saying.
all the rules you make up. But how do you
So,
make up
but
all these rules for another adult?
even the instructor was saying that, yeah, if you're doing one dance, if that class is doing one dance, it's just stay with that dance.
His whole
That's
thing is he think he can control another grown person.
it's not that.
Yeah, that is that.
No, I understand you're upset, but
You have a need to control
even
an
if the
adult.
instructor said, let's not.
This is the same person that come in people class and take over their class. They didn't even ask him to teach at all. And he takes over that class and pulls somebody over to the side. This
And
is the
I'm
same
teaching the
person.
same
It
thing.
don't matter, but this is the same person who's saying that. And or who come in other people class and stuff what they doing and he starts stepping when they swing it out. It's the same person who's being very disrespectful in people class. A lot of people say that and even ban him for
Nobody
doing
been for
that.
no class.
Well, a lot of people they could. He'll come in somebody's class and then all of a sudden he'll take the beginners over there and start teaching them and nobody asks them.
And they tell me thank you.
That's very rude. But nobody asked you to do it.
It's, and the honest that you're talking about, he told me thank you.
The point is, you do a lot of stuff that's ridiculous. You do a lot of stuff that's ridiculous. Period. I just don't say nothing about it. The difference is you so anxious that you're always looking around for something to, or not even gonna say always, but you be looking around for something to complain about or something to find that's wrong. And I just don't. I don't say anything to you about anything really because I don't be looking for stuff. I go out to have a good time. I don't go out to catch you doing wrong like that Chris Brown song.
Right, right.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't go out looking around. What is Herman doing? What is Herman doing? What is Herman doing? I go out to, entertain people, and you've already known that about me. To socialize with people, to connect with people, to build a community. You go out to look around and see what am I doing wrong. That's your focus.
This,
Say what my woman's doing. Instead of focusing on what you're doing, you're supposed to be DJing. If you DJing, how you even seeing what I'm doing? Yeah, don't do that. Can you go around it or what?
So it says 35 minutes. So I'm
Uh,
gonna tell you anything.
it's some yeah, like if you DJing, how you focus on me when you supposed to be DJing? That's another question.
Now this is the
Why don't
thing.
you put everything you can into what you're doing?
Now this is the thing. So when you're coming, and when I was coming out, and I understand what I'm saying, and I looked, and he was teaching somebody how to step on the side,
I was directing. I was over there.
and then so hold on, I'm still
Okay. Uh,
and I had a misunderstanding. I said, what's going on?
I told
And
you.
I said, come here. So I just go back to what I was doing. And you came over there with me.
This is the person I need to put in the shock machine about jealousy. He's so jealous. Make no sense. He just got to go find just little stuff. Oh, look, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why is she watching me? I'm not no child. Why is you over there? Oh, what is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? What?
Nobody's did that. Then
That's
if
what you
nobody
been
was
doing.
doing that, then I
But you're
can
supposed to be
understand what you're
DJing.
talking about.
But you're supposed to be DJing.
Right. So what if you go get your water and I even know how long you say you was over there less than a ton. I have no idea what because I wasn't paying attention.
Right, because you weren't supposed to be. You're supposed to be over there
Right. I
DJing.
was getting something to drink.
Right.
So when I see that, within the little time that I see that, and I have questions, it is
And I answered them. And it still wasn't good enough.
so before me to ask. So
And I answered them. It still wasn't good enough.
and this is us having a spout about yesterday we had a swing out class and they lined in bathroom at the same time. I came out to get me something to drink and I seen her on the side away from everybody else to somebody or dance with somebody, stepping with somebody.
Right.
So I asked her a question and she got
I could have
told
said
her
right away, I
side.
answered to you. And then you stopped me in the middle of what I was doing and told me and just wouldn't let me do it. Period.
And I said, we
Like I'm
are
a little kid.
line dancing and swinging out in this venue tonight. If
Right.
somebody
He
wants,
running,
if
he
somebody
running
wants
everything. He
extra
makes all
class
the rules.
sessions, they would need to go come on and step in them.
Right, he makes all the rules about what I'm doing.
Well, I didn't make the rules, but I did ask the
Which I was doing stuff before I met him.
I asked the instructor, and the instructor was like, "Yeah, if you were in swing out class, you should be swinging out and not stepping."
You make the rules for me.
I didn't make the rules.
That's
That's
the
what
whole
the other guy
question.
said.
Then you make the rules for me though. That's the whole problem.
The other guy said that.
That's the whole problem. Your need to control me. Your
Well,
need to control everything I'm doing. Whether it's right or wrong. Who gave you the right to choose for me? That's the question. Whether it's right or wrong, who gave you the right to choose for me and to stop me right in the
right.
middle of something that I'm doing?
If
I'm not no
I'm
child.
feeling a certain way, and I'll bring
Okay,
it to your attention.
okay. And you brought it and you told me what you
I
like,
needed to be addressed,
right?
and it was addressed.
And then give me a choice. I'm grown. I'm an adult.
Right, correct.
You can have an opinion, but you cannot force me to do things that I don't want to do. There's a difference. I'm not a child. I'm a grown person. That's something that you don't understand. It can make sense to you, but you can't just run nobody. You can't run an adult person, not a child.
Right.
So
So
Herman got issues too, y'all. He got control issues. That's what it is. Because everywhere we go, you jealous about somebody. We was out of town. He's sitting next to this man. This man was sitting next to me because the man just sit in the chair. He had a problem with that. That man was 70 years old. Like, damn, what is you gonna do? Fight with your grandpa? The fuck? Yeah, like what is you gonna do? I get we arguing with this man at 70. We need him to argue with him, but he probably wanted to. The man was 70 years old. He always getting jealous about somebody. When y'all see Herman, tell him, hey Herman, stop being so jealous. And then he like, oh, this person like you. So okay, what should I do about it? First of all, how do you know they like me? They ain't never said nothing to me out the way in 8 years. All of a sudden Herman come around, oh, they like you. How do you know? But then I tell people, like I
so
tell
we
people,
got comments going on. So
okay, but look what I be telling Herman too. That's degrading when you act like if somebody likes me, why can they only like me in a sexual way? Why can't they just like my
nobody said they liked you in a sexual way.
no, but
That's
you
where
be
that's
doing
where
that.
you
Or they
mistaken
want to
it.
date you, or they want to mess with you, or they want to do something with you. Why can't they just like you as a friend? Why can't they like your energy? Why can't they just like you because you're a cool person? Why can't they think you're smart? Why do you narrow people down to just being
Nobody. That's what
okay? They want to.
that's what you're thinking.
Okay, what do you be saying then when you say, "Oh, this person like you," like they want to, and then you be like wanting me to do something about somebody liking me? What do you be talking? What do you be talking about? You be degrading it down to people can only like men can only like a woman for some sort of dating or sexual pleasure. What about people liking you because they like your energy? A whole lot of people like me because they like my energy. A lot of people like me because they know because I'm friendly. A lot of people like me because they might be shy and I get up and I ask them to dance. Like guys who shy, I go ask them to dance. They like that. A lot of people like me because maybe they like to talk to me. They think that I got good ideas. I'm smart. I mean, why am I narrowed down to just a sexual being?
Well, who said that?
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm
you
saying.
always say that. You say it all the time. Like you
No,
act
I
like
just said
people
I
liking
never,
you.
I
Okay,
never
well you act
said
like
I
people
never
liking me.
said
What are you
people want
implying?
to like you to mess with you, anything like that. I never said that.
Okay, what would be your point then? When you say, "Oh, this person likes you," and I know I'm a man, and da 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 da. What are you talking about then?
Right. So let's go to some of the comments.
I can't even see them because this phone is almost dead, and you got to hear your phone charging. I thought you should know your way. You almost in Dallas. You don't know your way home?
I gotta get to 35.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can see the comments on my other phone. Herman's crazy, y'all. Whenever y'all see him, tell him stop being so jealous because that jealousy makes no sense. And that jealousy is problematic. I don't like that. Like, I could be jealous, but if I look at him and dancing with a woman, I'll just be like, okay, it's part of the thing. It's part of what we do. It's nothing to be tripping on. Well, Roslyn, when you say that's very rude, what do you mean you said that part? Wow. I don't know. But I'm just telling Herman that, what my thing is, even if you feel jealous and you got a partner and you can't make everybody uh change their behavior to make you feel good. Because all it does is make you need them to change one more thing. Okay, first you need them to change their dress, then you need them to change their walk, then you need them to change their dance. I mean, what else is it? Where does that person what is about their own personality? What about a person's own personality? Because Herman be making stuff up when he tell a story, he be telling a story in a way like, "You're entertaining." Okay, the same thing that I did, you do all the time. All the time, Herman will be having a class, and Herman will be, he'll be having like a two-step class. And some people come in there, they'll get there early, and maybe they swing out, or they won't learn how to swing out. Matter of fact, Mr. Henry did that the other day. He wanted to learn how to swing out. Herman went over there and showed him how to swing out. Because the place is big. The place is big. The people on one side over there, they doing their own thing. And then sometimes people will come and they want to learn a different dance. All the time that happens. You take them and show them how to swing out. But let me do the same thing, then it's a problem. Why? And these people I've been knowing for 7 and 8 years. They ain't never said nothing out the way to me. I ain't never said nothing out the way to them. It's just a total, friendly relationship. But he's just a jealous, anxious person, so that he be tripping. I could be jealous. I just refuse to do that. I want to have a good time and enjoy my life. I just don't do that. Even if I feel jealous, I just bat it away like you just bat a ball away. I just spike that away, and then I just keep up. I just enjoy my life. I don't be doing that. But if he be jealous, he wants you to adjust yourself so that he's not jealous, and that's not reality. Because how much adjusting are you going to do? I already do everything I can to make sure to respect him. I already do it. I don't need him to tell me. I'm a grown woman. Whenever I go out of my way, like I don't go to Latin Club now because I mean we already have a number of people that we deal with, and that's enough. I don't go to try to make him, I go to the Latin Club. There's a whole bunch of other people now that he needs to get used to, so I don't do it. I already made many adjustments. I usually do Zook. I stopped doing Zook. I just stopped.
These are not my requests. These are
These
your
are not your requests, but these are things that I do so that you can not, so that it cannot be such a, you know, so you don't have to go through so much dealing with so many different people. These are adjustments I already make. I already make a whole lot of adjustments to just make sure that you feel secure. Then you come up with 20 more. You don't even want me to be a human. Because then it's like, oh, don't do this. Don't be talking to people. Don't be conversating with people. What?
Okay, nobody said that.
Yeah, what you said. You said I'm over there having a conversation with somebody. What you do all the time. So don't be conversating with people.
Okay,
Don't be being social.
okay.
What else is it?
I have no idea what you're doing.
No, I'm saying, but what else is there?
I don't know what you're doing.
But you didn't say that. You said I was
I have
conversating.
no idea what you're doing right.
But you said
on to rant.
But what I'm saying is, you said, but when
It's
you
not even a discussion.
Okay,
This
but
is you just on rant.
okay, but when you came on, you said
This is
having a
not even a
discussion.
discussion. This
Okay.
is that you on
But did you
ranting,
say that or
saying,
not? Did you say
I
that?
don't understand what we're doing right
But
now.
did you say that about
Did I say what?
discussion, having a discussion with somebody,
Have a discussion with somebody.
like about somebody having a discussion with somebody in the club? You said, is it okay in a regular club to do that? And so then,
Right, that's what I said. I said, is it
Okay, what are
okay
you talking
for
about?
in a regular environment for your woman to walk up and be
But we're
handsy
not
with
in
a
a
person?
regular. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
Well,
so it's
that's,
in a
that was
regular
the question.
environment.
So
Okay.
now, in that environment, is it okay for your person to come up and be handsy
Okay.
with
Handsy? What is handsy? See, that's what he makes up.
handsy is when you're touching somebody's hand or something like that, or like that. Is
Okay.
that appropriate in a regular club? You're saying that it's
We're not in a
appropriate
regular
because
club.
we are in a dance club, but I'm
But
saying
who
in
was
either
doing that?
environment.
But who was doing that? Being handsy. That's what I'm saying. You just make up
No, I
things to
didn't.
make
No,
your
no,
story
no, no,
sound
no,
better.
no, no, no. I'm
Yeah,
not
who
saying
was
that.
doing? Who was being handsy? Because you danced with
Because in
somebody.
LA, that's how I was in LA.
What?
It was like that in LA,
What
but
was
I
they
didn't say
doing?
anything about it.
Because I touched a man's back. Because I was
Right,
saying
correct.
something
That's
else.
handsy.
Or his
Correct.
neck, or his somewhere by his shoulder, of his
That is called
area.
handsy. Yes, correct. And I didn't say anything about that.
Not even a purposely thing. I just was just
Right,
maybe
correct.
tap the man, playing, joking, and maybe touch him on
And I'm
his.
saying in a regular environment, would that be okay? And you said,
I be playing in regular environments. I'm
right.
a
So
friendly
if you were
person.
single, then that'd be okay. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so now when you with him, you can't even
When
be
you with a
friendly.
partner, that is
You
correct.
can't be
There are
friendly at
things,
all, even though
there's things that you can't
but even though her
that
be
you
walking
can't.
around holding hands with ladies, bring them to the
Yeah, I have
table,
never.
hugging
If
ladies.
somebody grabbed your
We
hand to take
both
your
do.
dance floor, that's
But
fine.
we're hugging people every time we go out, both of us.
We're hugging them, but we're not handsy with people. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I say. You make up stuff like that. Handsy. What does handsy mean? Okay, what's the difference in a hug and barely touching somebody's like they shoot back there, just a pat on the back or
Because to
something of
you,
that nature.
it's innocent to you, but to the other
A
person,
pat on the back, just because you're watching for things, you're looking for
no,
things to
nobody's
be
looking for the
you're
thing.
looking for things to be annoyed with.
No.
Because what's the difference in us coming in and hugging everybody and me patting the person on the back?
While you're having conversations and you,
I wouldn't even. What was I'm saying? Hey, how you doing, or something like. I mean, what's the most I can be saying? The people knew me. Hey, they say, hey, I seen you in Vegas. I knew you in Vegas. That's what is the conversation ain't deep.
right now, if you came in and haven't patted something, like, hey, what's up? That's different. But if we're talking and I'm like,
I
and
would
I'm,
do
and
that
I'm
anyway.
touching
I didn't
you
do
or
that
something
anyway.
like
Yeah,
that,
but that never happened.
it could be innocent to you, but I'm saying
But it
to
never
the other,
happened.
you did.
I didn't do that. I don't know how I'm gonna just touch somebody on their arm 5 times.
You
That
did.
makes no sense. No, I didn't.
Okay.
That's what you see because you're looking for
I
things.
was not looking at
You're
that.
anxious and you're
No, I
looking
was
for
not
things.
looking at that. I just seen you do
I
that.
didn't do
I didn't
that.
even bring that up.
So I just did this to a man. Just touched him 5 times on his arm. Why? What would anybody do that for?
Because that's how you talk.
That ain't what I did. That ain't what I did. I touched that man right here one time, and you went and turned that into a handsy. You make these things up to
No,
make your
but
story sound good.
if you get somebody a hug and then you're sitting there talking to somebody,
This is the
like
picture of anxious. This if y'all do this, this is toxic right here. If y'all just go find y'all partner, y'all going out instead of you having fun and focus on what you're doing, you going around and finding your
no,
partner doing
the
like
conversation was about what is respectful and what's not respectful in a dance community versus a regular community.
no, that's what you
And my
talking about.
question is, right, that's what we came on to talk about. That is very rude. That part. Wow.
Right.
Right. So my thing is this right here. Right. So in a dance community, now it doesn't matter whichever community that you're in.
Uh-huh.
Now,
I thought you were going to get some gas because I may have to work. What are you doing?
okay, well, we was talking.
Okay, but I may have to work though. So we got to use our time.
Okay, but we're talking about this.
Yeah, we're
So
talking, but I still will have to work when we get to Dallas. And I need to be positioned because I may have a video.
okay.
You have to be mindful of that.
All right. So
See how you doing?
man, this
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't just
that's in
I thought you were going into